So here we're being asked to calculate how many oxygen atoms there are in each of the following substances. So this first one, if we look at oxygen, if we have 1 mole of oxygen, then the formula means that there are 2 moles of oxygen atoms because it's O2. Therefore, if I have 2 moles of oxygen molecules, as the question asks, I'm going to have 4 moles of O atoms. So that means if we now go back to the actual working out for this question, the question asks us to calculate how many oxygen atoms there are, that's how many particles there are. So if I want to find out how many particles there are of oxygen, then I'm going to use this triangle here to do this. So I'm finding out the particles, so it's moles times AC. So let's just go back to this and we'll do moles times AC. Moles we just worked out. There are 4 moles of oxygen atoms. So we've got 4 moles of oxygen atoms times by Avogadro's constant, which is 6.02 times 10 to 23. When you work that out, you get an answer of 2.4 times by 10 to the power of 24. And this is going to be atoms. Okay, this next one's a little bit trickier, but same method. If we have 1 mole of H2SO4, then how many lots of oxygen will be in there? Well, this is O4. So there's going to be 4 lots, 4 moles of oxygen atoms. The question asks me if I have 4 moles of H2SO4. So basically I've got to times this by 4. So 4 times 4 is going to be 16 moles of O atoms. So that's how many moles of atoms I've got. To work out the number of particles, we go back and we use our formula. So the formula is going to be moles times AC, moles times by AC. So the moles in this case is 16. We've got 16 moles of oxygen atoms times by Avogadro's constant. Let's put that into the equation. 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Put my calculator on, so it's 16 times 6.02 to the power of 23, and that gives me an answer of 9.63 times 10 to the power of 24, and that's going to be atoms.